Corey Graves. So much of the energy of this sold-out crowd due to the 15 feet of steel behind me that will soon contain Omos and Bobby Lashley.
Here's the thing, this is a match that is designed to settle scores. It is designed for brutality. It is designed to shorten careers.
It's also designed to keep outsiders from getting involved. In tonight's case, that means MVP.
If there's good news, that's it for Bobby Lashley. The bad news is who will be locked inside the 7'3", 403-pound Omos. Bobby Lashley wanted this match. This is his opportunity, without MVP interfering, to settle his score with Omos once and for all.
And we know this Friday night on SmackDown, both sets of tag team championships will be unified. The Raw Tag Team Champions, RK Bro, will battle the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos. But before we arrive at Friday Night SmackDown, there's business to handle tonight.
Indeed, a chance for Riddle to build some momentum for Team RK Bro as Riddle goes one-on-one with one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Jimmy Uso.
Well, when you talk about unfinished business, you have to talk about the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. He thought he was finished with Seth freaking Rollins after 2 consecutive victories. Well, the Visionary had other plans, a vicious stomp on our commentary table. The American Nightmare won't take this lying down. We'll hear from him in 2 hours.
And it's been said that Raw's women's division has never been more competitive. Tonight, 6 women from both Raw and SmackDown will compete in a 6-pack challenge, with the winner earning a future opportunity to challenge for the Raw Women's Championship currently held by the EST, Bianca Belair.
Probably going to get some clarification when it comes to the Raw Women's Championship picture.
But it all culminates, of course, in a cage match that's about to get started. That's right, Omos making his entrance into the building.
Let's get to it.
The following contest is a steel cage match. In this match, the only way to win is by pinfall, submission, or escaping the cage with both feet hitting the ground. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by MVP, standing at 7 feet 3 inches, weighing in at 403 pounds, the Nigerian Giant, Omos!
Gentlemen, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I think we may have seen a look closely resembling trepidation in the eyes of the Nigerian Giant Omos. He's all smiles right now, but moments ago, reality kicked in.
Well, here's the thing. Omos is about to step inside the ring with a man who knows can defeat him, who knows can get the best of him. And now, this is the first time Omos is stepping inside a 15-foot-high steel cage.
A completely foreign environment to the Nigerian Giant, who will be locked in solo, one-on-one with the Almighty, with MVP locked outside. Guys, I hope Omos isn't claustrophobic.
Little perspective, that cage is 15 feet high. And Omos almost reaching the top standing up.
Every bit of that 7'3" frame of Omos observing and taking the environment in.
Ladies and gentlemen of the WWE Universe, welcome to Monday Night Raw. Tonight, you will witness a spectacle of destruction. One of the competitors stepping into this 15-foot-high steel cage is a man who got a little too big for his boots. A man who wanted to claim the spotlight of WrestleMania all to himself without me. You know that I'm talking about the former WWE champion, the so-called Almighty Bobby Lashley. The other competitor is the future of the WWE, a man bigger, stronger, meaner than Bobby Lashley could ever be. I present to you the 7'3", 403-pound Nigerian Giant, Omos! Now, expect Bobby Lashley to put up one hell of a fight because that's the man he is, but let's be real. The outcome of this match is a foregone conclusion. You see, Omos can win this match inside this steel cage by pinning Bobby Lashley right here, 1, 2, 3, or he can crush Bobby Lashley until Lashley screams out in painful submission. Or if he chooses, he can leave Bobby Lashley's lifeless body right here, climb out over the top, or just walk out the cage door, whatever he decides to do. But considering the fact that this is a steel cage match and that there are no disqualifications, I'm expecting the Nigerian Giant to brutalize Bobby Lashley even worse than he did at WrestleMania Backlash. Let's be clear. The almighty era ends tonight. You all are blessed and fortunate to be living in the age of the Nigerian Giant, Omos!
And his opponent, weighing in at 273 pounds, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
A ferocious look in the eyes of Bobby Lashley. You heard, wait the help, Cedric Alexander.
From behind!
Cedric Alexander spent the last several weeks trying to impress MVP, trying to force MVP to reform the Hurt Business.
So is this part of an extended...
Oh, now Omos outside the cage!
The match hasn't even officially started yet, and Lashley already outnumbered. This is exactly why a cage match exists, to prevent this sort of circumstance.
This is ridiculous. Bobby Lashley should have to contend with Cedric Alexander and Omos outside the steel cage.
There's a brawl on the outside of the ring to kick off Monday Night Raw. We need to restore some order here.
Good luck.
An army of referees finally separates them. Bobby Lashley, he wants some more, outnumbered or not.
Get these two men in the steel cage the way it was meant to be.
We heard MVP declare we're all living in the age of Omos. Well, the Almighty would like a word.
Bobby Lashley's in the steel cage. Let's go, Omos. Your chance, your turn.
Lashley waiting, begging, pleading. Will Omos step inside the cage? Can these two Goliaths settle the score?